the great unknown, adulthood. And it's scary. We'd rather be back to looking forward to these carefree, fun times instead of what we now face, a whole bunch of responsibility and going into the world alone. Only, we aren't really alone. And a lot of us have no idea where we're headed. But we don't have to make that decision by ourselves either. Much work, messed up relationships, tight schedules, and stupid fights. And that was all in just 1 week. Or at least it seemed that way. You all know what I'm talking about. And if you say you don't, well, I don't really believe you. We've all been there, when things just pile up and you think you're going to crumble with the weight of it all. Hopefully you have turned to God to times like these. If you haven't, I have some advice for you. Do it. When all things all pile up and you're gonna crumble from it all, then it's just a really bad thing. And I've had moments like this when I just didn't think I was going to make it. And when I held on to all these problems, I almost lost it. Just ask my friends. They'll tell you how I freaked out several times over the years when I let the stress get to me. I think we all have this pride mess that makes us want to handle our own problems without help from anyone else, so we can feel like we really accomplished something. But most of the time, we already knows what we're going through and how inadequate we're feeling. It's not like we're fooling into thinking that we've got everything under control. If we just tell him that we can't, in fact, handle all this on our own, he will share the burden. He'll be with you when you're dealing with everything. Now, don't think I'm being idealistic and that I believe everything will all of a sudden be okay, that you'll get your work done early and make all of your friends be okay with you right away. If you're expecting that, I'll tell you right away that it isn't going to happen. You'll still have to do the work, but you'll have the comfort of knowing that you're not doing it alone, that God is always right there when things threaten to overwhelm you. Never forget this, because I'm sure that you'll need him beside you many times in the years to come. There are many uncertainties facing us right now. Even those of us who have the future careers picked and plans settled for how to achieve our goals don't know exactly what's going to happen. Life is an interesting journey, and we never know exactly where the next turn will take us. Sometimes we find a wonderful surprise, and other times we encounter a staggering curveball. Either way, God is there. He's ready to rejoice in your victory and share in your sorrow. He knows exactly what's going to happen, even if you don't. I know that sometimes we think it would be a whole lot easier if we knew what was heading our way, but in the end, it really wouldn't.